Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and welcome to June Layout Shares. I got quite a bit accomplished, so I'm excited to share with you. I don't think these are any type of an order, but we will see. Starting off with this layout I created during Layout Palooza. It's a class that Christina from Redefine Creative does, and this one was really fun. I followed it pretty closely, but the trick that she taught us was how to get wood veneer underneath a cut file like that. So super fun, loved it, and I just love the way this turned out. I love these photos of my little guy, and boys can have style too because he's pretty stylish there. So cute. Everything he loves, right? Peace sign. He's got spiked hair, which is, it was bad hair day and he wanted to have a mohawk, so the best of a mohawk I could do. Captain America sweatshirt and his Black Panther boots. Yeah, he's adorable. So there's that one. This one is still waiting on the photos because I haven't gotten them printed yet, but I did this for Spiegelmom Scraps and the 30 Days of Sketches Revisited. So that's the series that Crystal and Moira do, where they take my sketches from 30 Days of Sketches from the past and they do their own takes on them. So this was that. I went ahead and did like starbursts and some sequin pockets and a little bit of the leftover from that layout you just saw. And I got one of these chipboard words titles used up. So here are my main squeeze. And they are photos of Sean with the kids for Father's Day. If you watch the video, you will have seen what it actually looks like, or if you check out my Instagram, I did put in the photos so you could see them for that. This one, and this one I am struggling with that border. So this one I created, I love this layout, you guys. I created this for the Christmas in June episode, and it's not necessarily Christmas, but it's snow, winter related, so I just went with it. And I love this so much. So I did some spraying with some shimmery Heidi Swap Color Shine and like that white, and then I added little snowflake sequins like this. I stitched the cut file, and then I have tissue paper, some trim, and then a frame and a little tag there, two little tags there, like little inputs that I put, and then two snowflakes with two little birds, and then a couple snowflakes splattered around. Anyways, I love it. It's just a photo of my boots after I finished shoveling the driveway when we had a crazy snowstorm earlier this year before all the crazy of the rest of the year happened. So I really love how that layout turned out. Nora had a little lamb. This was for off the board for this month. Love this layout. I obviously did not glue that down, so I need to fix that before it goes away. But yes, I love this. This is using some of that Altenew collection that I've been trying to work with this month. So got some of that used up, tiny bit of mixed media, but everything else except for my photo and the title is all from that Altenew collection. Here is a backwards photo. All of these are backwards. So this is another one from the class from Christina, and this one was about the flowers. And so this was really fun. I grabbed this cute little photo of Jackson walking Nora to the car on the way to summer camp. Love this layout. So some of that Altenew collections there, and then a little bit of just stash for the rest of it. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, lots of fun. It's a cleaner and simpler layout, but I really like the look of it. And then having that little bit of pattern paper that's kind of got the already mixed media there saved me from having to do my own, which is always nice. Save a little time. Oh, I love this layout. Okay, this is the last layout I think I have for the Layout Palooza that I got done for the month. This one was just bright, bold colors that she did a fun layout with. I just took the patterns and kind of did my own thing with them, and then used it to document Jackson getting to ride a little pony. So we had walked into the barn at our local carnival fair thing, and he saw this horse and he's like, oh mom, how fun would that be to ride a horse? And then as we circled around the barn, at the very end you could have a pony ride. So we definitely paid for that to let him do that, and he loved it. He wished he could go. I think they let you circle twice or 3 times, and he wanted to go again, but he absolutely loved it. So, and I like how I did a rainbow on Boy, because I don't do that a ton. Normally my rainbow layouts are Nora based or something with me in them, so I like how I did this, and it's a layout about Jackson. Whew, I lied. I did an extra. Ooh, I'm good. I did 4 layout palooza. So this is the very first one I actually got done, and this one was about the color toned blocks there. So I went ahead and did that, and then created my own kind of version of how I wanted my layout to look. Cute little photo. The Barrett was like 3 days old in this photo, so I love this, just on the couch with Daddy, and I just adore this. So love how this turned out. Did a nice little border there, just for a little pop of something. Trying not to make it just all white. I know I use a lot of white cardstock as my background, so I'm trying to work on that a little bit. I kind of get complacent with just doing it, so I have to remind myself that there's more to it than just white cardstock. This one was for everyday inspiration for this month. It was actually my pick, and I picked a photo of a flower that I had taken from when the kids had gone on a walk, and I think they picked me some flowers, and so I just had my hand out and with flowers. So I used the purple and then a floral cut file and then pops of gold. This is actually from October, so I did try to add in a tiny bit of fall feel to it, even though it's not really there. But talking about trying to make little Miss Nora happy, because it was her nap time and she was not really excited that we weren't in the car yet. So there's that one. This was for the travel hop that we did this month. This is way back in 2010, and I went to visit a friend in Arizona. And of course I live in the Pacific Northwest my whole life. So wide open spaces and cactus and stuff like that. Yeah, it's completely out of my comfort zone and completely new to me. So I took a bunch of photos of what I saw and documented that. I have another layout talking about how it's not my thing. I don't think I would do very well living down there. Partly the heat, partly there's nowhere to hide. I don't know. I honestly don't know how you live down there. You have nowhere to hide. I'm used to having a mountain within like an hour drive to go hide to. Here is one for, this was Quilter's Vibe this month. I love this layout so much. So fun and playful. Here's an example of how I do tone on tone mixed media. This is my comfort zone, is doing whatever color the cardstock is, use that same color for a bit of dimension and texture with the mixed media. I did the chevrons. I did try to mix up the chevrons so they were all different patterns. I couldn't make that work for me, so I just chose to block them within the colors and tried to use every single pattern paper from the collection. And then I took little bits of the embellishments to help highlight each photo. I also covered up a photo because I realized I had just scrapped it, and so it was kind of the perfect spot for this title, secondary title, and then it has just the sand and the water behind it. And then this is left over from a layout palooza layout that I didn't use. And finally, this was the very first layout I created for the month, but the last one I'm sharing, and this was for Jen, Kay's mom's thousands subby YouTube pop. So I love these photos of Barrett showing his first little teeth there, and I used the toilet paper technique with a bunch of mixed media and some sequins, and love it, love it, love it. Lots of layers, lots of fun stuff. So pretty pleased. I think I did pretty well for, you know, moving this month and all of that. So let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So 11 layouts. That's pretty much in my comfort zone. So that's awesome. I have to put these aside because I have to tape that one, get the photos for that one. But there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all really soon with, there's a lot coming up in July. So stay tuned. Bye everyone.